yours or not? Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune to the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. So yes, give me 1 second here. I will pull up pretty much everything, what I'm looking at, what I'm also looking for. And yeah, 1 second here, 1 second. All right. Coin, it looks like we could end up targeting to the empty space there. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna pull up the chat and I'm gonna tell the team members we're on live. So 1 second here. 1 second. Let's see. POTR. Yeah, POTR was going crazy. All right, hold on 1 second here. We're pretty much just starting, so I'm pulling up everything right before we get started. So 1 second there. Pulled up the live chats. Then let's hold on 1 second here. TikTok live now. At everyone, join up. All right, cool. We're on live. Everyone knows that we're on live now. As you can see, Coin did beautiful thing there. We ended up getting that empty space filled up to there. Pretty much at that imbalance. So very close, of course. Obviously, if we can continue, we do have that 373. That looks good. And and shout out to Rug, man. Beautiful setup on AMD today. So I will be honest, I wanted this downside. As you can see, there was empty space here, so there was actually no entry on this. So we had the empty space down to this downside here. We had a nice POTTERBOX. I still will take it if we can get it. We could not even get some closure under, and then on that 30-minute there was a small little POTTERBOX there. End up getting that break. That first TP did end up hitting there. So yeah, it took some time. That's for sure. All right. Yo, Sky Guy, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. I got coin this morning and still hit. Yo, fire, dude. Yeah, that was crazy trade there. Obviously, yeah, empty space. I do want to see. I have a great feeling that we could potentially get this continuation. We'll have to see those because we're right at this imbalance. So this is where price could end up reversing, but it doesn't look too bad to the upside. So that's what I'm seeing as well. What is your favorite for tomorrow? I will be completely honest. There are a lot of setups today that I'm seeing. But, personally for me, I'm just going to narrow it down like I always do to 1 or 2. And, yeah, we'll go over it, though. Do you think Tesla can go over? Let's take a look. So, Tesla. Okay, perfect. SY. Hold on. SNYR. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at all these trades here. Yo, Bryson, what's up, man? Thanks for the rose. Do you need a lot of money to start trading, or can you start small? So, if I was, and yes, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. If I was first starting out, I definitely would start out with a small amount. Learn how to use the brokers. Learn how to place orders. I probably would paper trade first. If I don't know anything, figure out how to use those brokers. And then, yes, that's when I would start with a small amount and then work my way up. But yeah, you can see what we do here. Obviously, there are some plays that are more expensive than others. But yeah, I do like to look for cheap plays and try to find a really nice move, a really big move. And you can see what we did there. So QCOM, this was a beautiful trade today, this morning. We finally hit that TP, and I will say, yesterday it gave us a little bit of trouble, but we had to hold it through. And that first target ended up smacking there. Same thing, Chewy. We had to hold it. We're looking for those TPs. And I'm typically buying out the money contracts for my plays. And you can see, thanks, blessings to you all you guys. You can see what one member did on QCOM there. You can see what one member did on Coin, things of that sort. And yeah, today was a great day. These are my gains from today. Grateful. I hope everyone can enjoy the results of this shared effort. One member made what? 1K. And yeah, we post all the setups, all the trades. We just get in. Obviously, if the trade works, cool. I'll, take profits. If the stop loss hits, cool. I'll stop out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Would you sell HL? We can pull it up. Hold on. HL, I haven't taken a look at that. So yeah, let's take a look here. How hard is it to start? It really just depends. I mean, if you know how to place orders, things of that sort, you know how to use your brokers, you're familiar with it, then for me at least it's not rocket science for sure, but it may be a little bit harder at first if you're first starting out for sure. But yeah, honestly, if you're completely new, I would say just stick in the free chat. You can watch the live streams, or you can join my free Discord and you can ask questions there. So that's pretty much it. SMCI, yo, HV, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Do you ever get impatient with some trades you take? Absolutely. I mean, what do you think? Like QCOM, this was a beautiful trade. This trade took, obviously, yes. I mean, it didn't take that long. I had to hold it overnight and another night, of course, but I had to wait for the trades. I mean, I could care less if I have to wait. I get it, yes. Who wouldn't want to get into a trade and then, boom, the next 5 seconds, you're up 1,000%. Who wouldn't want that? But it's cool. It's great. I've learned that being patient is what gives me a greater reward, for sure. So yeah, we'll keep going. HL, let's see. But yeah, just remember, guys, not financial advice, not selling anyone to any trades, anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so HL, got a nice little box there. We have the empty space that is clearly under us. So, empty space there. I don't see any resistance down to this red candle. So, it looks really good, looks really decent. From the entry to the exit, the middle of the move, we have exactly what we want, which is HL. So, I will be honest, yeah, I mean, for my swing trades, I already know that it could definitely take more than a day for my targets to get hit. Could take a week. Obviously, yeah, I would love, to take profits the next morning. But yeah, if I have to hold it to make sure my targets can hit, then oh yeah, I definitely will hold it for sure. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. My bad. My ring. So yeah, I got a package. Right now, but we'll worry about that later. Anyway, so that is on HL. Let's keep on going. Tesla. Personally, this is what I'm waiting for, so don't even worry about all this. What I can see here is this. So I did this on a 4-hour actually. So there's a 4-hour chart that looks good. As you can see, hold on, let's look here. Maybe I should pull up the other chart here too as well. Can ChatGPT trade? Yo. I mean, I guess if you ask them, they definitely could. Will you give calls? For which one? Alright, yeah, so my bad looking at the other chat there. But yeah, we have empty space here, clear gap down, no consolidation. I've been waiting on this one today. And we couldn't get above our level, so I'm not gonna, you know, do anything. Just gonna wait and see what we can do there. How much money is needed to start? Is there a set amount? I mean, no, there's not a set amount. Some people in my Discord, maybe they get just one contract. Obviously, there's other ones that load up on contracts for the trades. And, you know, it's not really a wrong answer. As long as we can hit those targets, that's all that I'm looking for. And some trades maybe, what, 20 bucks. Some trades maybe 30, 40. Obviously, there's some that's a lot more expensive, for sure. Obviously, I just try to focus on that higher time frame and see if my targets can hit. And you can see what one member said here. You can see he literally just joined up. And that's pretty much it. So I will say, like, there is, you know, some stocks that maybe the contracts are $5. Maybe they're what, $6, $7 or whatever. And there's some that's 500, 1,000. It really just depends on the play. I've doubled my money since joining. Yo, fire, man. Michael, keep up the great work, bro. Gonna pin this comment. Alright, so AMD still pretty much floating. Alright, cool. So AI, I do like this one. So this is something that I am waiting for. This is something that I do like. As of right now, we aren't anywhere close to this entry, but still looks pretty good. So right now, yes, we do have this clear gap down, no consolidation. If we can get this nice break, so maybe I could take some if we held above this cost basis, maybe some starters, but I do want to see if we get that nice break above that 1874. I know a lot of people are in already, but I do want to see if we get that nice break. We do have the empty space, which is above us. Yo, I really appreciate it, Michael. Really appreciate it, man. So that is there. That is on AI. We got to go over SY or SNYR. Let's see. I'm not gonna judge it too hard. Let's see. All right. Personally, I will say, let's see, 24 hour, 4 hour. Maybe on the 24 hour, this is what I'm seeing. Will I take this trade? Probably not, but yeah, we'll still go over it though. Crazy day. Yeah, what a wild day. 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. I see, like, I kid you not, I see like 10 setups today. I see a lot of setups that look good. We'll go over a few good of them. So we'll have to see how the end of the day will bring. So yeah, we have empty space up to here. I get it. I know this chart will look a little bit different. Still the same concept. I understand. Yeah, you may ask me about this candle here. That's just that empty space. So, I'm still going to count it as that. So boom, yep, got that empty space there. Looks really good. What do you recommend to buy for Monday? Because I can't trade more than 3 times a week. Honestly, you know, and yes, just make sure to do your own research before doing anything, of course. If I was only limited to 3 trades, I personally would stay away from like a small day trading entry. If I only had 3 chances, personally, I would stick to a quality swing and see if we can hit those targets. Obviously, you know, I do love my day trades. I love them. They're great. But the swing trades, I feel like they're a lot easier. And if I'm focusing on a bigger move, and that's just for me. Obviously, you know, if something works different for you, that's perfectly fine. So like QCOM, we just hit that target today. We had to hold the freak out of this. It gave us some trouble yesterday. We had a nice little close above. I told the team, yeah, I do want to see that final target being hit there. Do you need to have a 24-hour time frame to really set up good plays? But yeah, cash accounts are definitely a good friend. Let's see. So 24-hour time frame. I'll be honest. I love the 24-hour time frame. If I would rather take a swing on a 24-hour than any other chart, but I still would take one on a 1 hour. I could take one on a 4 hour. It doesn't matter. Obviously, if I'm on a 5-minute chart, I'm not going to swing that. Or like a 15-minute chart, I'm not going to swing anything on that. But yeah, sometimes it could be on a 1 hour. But yeah, that's why I do go to the higher time frame and then work my way down. So what stocks you got? Honestly, AI looks good, but I don't know if we'll get it. We have that empty space there. Looks really good. It doesn't look too bad. We'll go over a few other ones too as well. There was POTR. So POTR, honestly, so I ended up missing this one. I'll look at these other trades too as well, see where we're at. But yeah, POTR, we did end up having this, clear move down, no consolidation. This is what I wanted to the upside. I'm not gonna lie, I missed it. I had it charted, I was ready for it. Obviously was in a few other ones, so it's perfectly fine. I get it, we could end up going up to that 183, so we end up breaking outside this box here, targeting this empty space. The first TP hit, that final looks great, but yeah, I'm not gonna chase into it. Alright, so can I chart Starbucks sound? Hold on. Yep, got you. Starbucks sound. Also, I want to take a look at, hold on. I'm going to leave that up. Plug. I want to see where we're at there. And let's see. So how's the box work? Do you use structure? So all that I use, and I know it sounds crazy. Obviously, yes, I use some channels here and there, but all I use is this POTTERBOX and the empty space. And yes, I get it. You can see, you can literally look at my gains page and scroll through and see what the other people are doing. Thank you, Put Brothers. Rug Reality, as a new trader, you have been patient and helpful during the learning process. So happy I joined the group. You see what she did today, what a few of the other members ended up doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So how it works, it's just, so let's just say we have a clear gap down, no consolidation. All of this empty space, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it, whatever makes you sleep better at night. We call it empty space. And yeah, we have a nice area of consolidation. So nice top wall, nice bottom wall. We need to break above our top wall. Obviously, buyer's control, you can take some there, but once we clear consolidation, we cleared it. I'm looking for that move targeting this empty space here. So that's just how I trade it, of course. And you can see what a few of the members did on that Chewy play, literally that I just showed you. So yes, we're looking for that bigger time frame move. You can also see what a few of the members did today there as well. And yeah, I'll be honest, yeah, there will be some times where I have to stop out. Perfectly fine. I could care less, but yeah, we'll keep on going though. So Starbucks, we'll go over plug, upstart. Yo, Liz, what's up? What's up? Vincent, what's up? Good to see you as well. Yeah, we'll go over that too as well. Can you explain your blue line targets as well? Oh yeah, that's, you know, very easy. So those blue lines are, it's literally just my inch. So let's just say, boom. We'll go over this example just really quickly, and then we'll move on. We'll find the other swings that I'm looking at today. But clear gap down, no consolidation. This is it. So we have the box. This first blue line here that you see, this is my entry area. So this is where I want to enter. This last blue line is my final take profit. So this is where I want to exit out of my full trade. I'm done. And this middle line here is the imbalance. So it's the literal middle from this entry to the exit. So it's the literal middle. So that's the imbalance. This is where price can end up reversing. So that's why I end up taking my positions, my trades, like I'm done with them as soon as we hit those targets, and then yes, I leave the runners. So same thing with Chewy. What ended up happening today? We had a, hold on, let's see. So we had this on a lower time frame, of course, but anyways, we had that nice break. We finally hit my imbalance. So this is where I'm trimming. I'm going to leave the runners to see if we hit that final TP. You can see we touched it perfectly. What ended up happening, we rejected. Obviously, yeah, I want this nice push up, but yeah, that's personally how I do it. All right, so yeah, we'll just keep on going here. And yeah, I'm here if my trade wins. I'm here if my trade, takes an L, which is fine. So Starbucks, let's see here. So yeah, we'll go over plug too. We'll go over plug. Give me a second here. All right, so Starbucks, it looks good. I do like it. I can see that there is empty space here. So there is that empty space there. That doesn't look bad. Actually, yeah, not terrible. Yeah, not terrible there. I just wish it was a little bit more structured. We made a lot of money in Chewy. Yo, Catherine, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, yeah, it was great. It was a great day. Obviously, this week was really good. I feel like, once we focused on, just a few setups, that's what makes at least me a lot more money. Because, yeah, that higher time frame. Great day. How about Fubo? Mark, no one has asked me about that, about Fubo in a while. So, yeah, we'll go over that too. All right, so Starbucks, I do see, yes, we do have empty space above us. Looks really good. If we can get above there, above this 84 area, we do have empty space above us. All right, so plug. I do like this one a lot, I will say. So yeah, as of right now, and Settlers ended up taking that control there. Let's see. Dude, Robin is going crazier today. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, my bad. Yeah, we do have this clear gap down, no consolidation. We end up getting that nice break above. We do have that empty space, which is above us. Hold on, give me one second. So yeah, right now, I get it. Yeah, we did hold above this cost base theory. We could end up promising that new high there, but we'll have to see how that plays out. How much money have you made so far in your career? I think it's fair to say. Yes, I do see your comment, bro. So yeah, I made a little decent amount. That's for sure. Alright, so that is on plug. So we went over Starbucks. We got over Sound too as well. Alright, cool. Yo, love, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Alright, so, oh wow, hold on. Actually, Sound doesn't look too bad. Hold on, okay. I'm gonna pull up UPST too. Hold on, give me a second. UPST. I think that's fair to say you're showing us a system we want money. So, yes, this is why I'm on these charts now to find potential plays. So, yeah, this is why I get on the charts to find potential plays. And that's pretty much it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, you know, I'm always, you don't even have to join my Discord at all. You can always, watch my free live streams. I'm live pretty much every single day. And yeah, we go over a lot of charts. You can even see, I help out the free chat. You can see, let's see. Even what? Hold on, let's see. Boom. Took a small win on ORCL puts today. Thank you for the info. Yeah, things of that sort. But yeah, if you want to just watch the live streams, you definitely can. All right. Oh, you are in the Discord. Fire, man, fire. All right, so Starbucks, we got to go over Sound. Okay, Sound right here. Okay, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, doesn't look terrible. So top all there, bottom all there. Did you show? Yo, Bill, what's up? What's up? So Lulu and Nvidia, I have not. So yeah, we'll go look at that too. All right, so sound. For me, at least, we're not close to where we need to be. We do have this clear gap down, no consolidation. We get this nice break. It doesn't look that bad to the upside. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Looks really, really good. He said getting the homie on the program, he wanted to start. Dude, fire, man, fire. How repeatable is this system? I repeat the system every single day. Literally every single day. I get it. You know, we had a great day. The members making, you know, decent money here. These are my gains for today. Grateful. Hope everyone can trade these efforts. You can see what one member did there. And yeah. Obviously, today, point of view, you joined the VIP. But yes, we repeat this every day. I'm here. If my trade wins, loses, I can scroll up all the way to a random, like I'll scroll up to a random play. So let's get away from Chewy though. So I can show you something, just something random. So what? This was on September 5th. So every day we repeat it. We look for the same setup each day. So that was, I do remember that trade. You can see PLTR. Clear gap up, no consolidation. We break under our wall. We go down to tap. I can show you every single day. So yeah, obviously, yes, there will be times where I have to stop out. There will be times where I get to take profits. So let's see. Boom, Nvidia here. Clear gap down, no consolidation. We have a nice break above our wall. This is pretty much there. That was on Monday, August 25th. You can see another Tesla hit there. I do remember that trade, I think. And yeah, each and every day, pretty much the same trades. If we have a setup. So if we end up, let's just say we end up chopping, there's nothing for me to do. Like, let's just say for Starbucks, for example. If the whole market chops, we're in the box. I'm not going to get into any trades. I'm not going to force any trades. I'm not going to sell the members. Oh, let's just get in. No, I'm just going to wait for those setups there. All right, 1 second here. IBM, NVDA. Let's take a look. Yo, thanks for the follows. Really appreciate it. Yo, Bill. Yeah, hope your friend ends up doing well for sure. Keep up the great work, man. Oh, dude, what's the time frame for a newbie to learn trading and be decent at it? For me, at least, if I was a new trader, I would love just to focus on that higher time frame. Just for me, obviously, yes, you all have to do your own research, not financial advice. Whatever works for you, works for you. But yeah, I like that higher time frame just because I can catch a bigger move and, you know, my heart doesn't have to shake when I'm in a trade. What's the lowest time frame you might use for confirmation? Personally, for me, 5 minute or 3 minute. But yeah, mainly the 5 minute. See if we get a close on like a 5 minute chart or something. Really just depends on the play. Yeah, Mr. Wire. I'm trying to find those. We'll see how what we can do here. All right, so the video. This is what I'm seeing here. This is on a 4 hour. So yeah, I like the 4 hour a lot better. What looks good to me is this. We do have this clear gap down, no consolidation. We have a nice POTTERBOX needs to be broken above this 158 or 178. Sorry, I can't read right now. We get that nice break. Looks really good to that upside. So I do want to see up to that 179, but personally, I may try it up to that 182. Yeah, boo, no worries. So I'm personally waiting on this. It looks like, I mean, we hold above this floor, hold above that cost basis, we could end up seeing the upside. So yeah, I've been waiting on for this one since this morning. I get it. Yeah, we had a nice little move up too as well. Yeah, no worries. So I mean, no need for me to be you know, but we're all here for the same thing, looking for the same trades, things of that sort. So yeah, no worries. 1 second, 1 second. All right. All right, cool. What do you use for confirmation? So what, for my, are you asking about my swing trades? For my confirmation there? All right, so AMD could hit that final, but we'll have to see. The video, we just went over that, went over plug, IBM. Personally, yeah, so let's see. So IBM, we are above that wall there. If it'll load. Honestly, doesn't look bad. We do have that empty space. Clear gap down, no consolidation. We break above that 263. We close above there. We do have the empty space that doesn't look too bad. So we shall see. We shall see. Honestly, I'll be honest. I like it a lot. I like IBM. Looking pretty clean. Looking pretty clean. Yo, George, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. And Josh, really appreciate it. All right, so LMND. Okay. Yeah, actually looks really good. McDonald's. Actually, some McDonald's sounds good. Dude, actually, I went to McDonald's the other day. Their ice cream machine was broken. I really was craving ice cream too, which was crazy. But it's all good. All right, so LMD, I'm gonna pull up all these other trades. So BBAI. Okay. Lulu. Okay, yeah, we gotta go over that too as well. We'll leave AMD there. So we did in the video. Oops. An Apple. All right, cool. All right. So, my bad. I was reading all the chats here. So, how many trades do you do a day? He said, that's funny. McDonald's ice cream is never broken in my country. Dude, what country are you from? Maybe I have to move there. That'd be great. No, I'm kidding. So, yeah, how many trades I take a day? At least. So I would rather wait for so if I don't have any day trades, I will wait for my swings. So at least 1 or 2 swings. Day trades, I'll take at least 1 or 2 if there's an entry. But if there's not an entry for a day trade, then I'll just wait. All right, so let's see. Malay, dude, dang, that's fire. Okay, let's see. It's always broken everywhere in the US. It's crazy because I went like the time before that, and it was some of the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. But yeah, it's broken now. It's all good. Maybe I'll test the theory today. All right, so anyways, my bad. Let me stop yapping. Yeah. So Donut, I do see that 24-hour. I'm also seeing this 4-hour. I personally like this 4-hour too. So top wall, bottom wall there. What I can see is if we can get this nice break above this top level, this top area here. What? Hold on. That 381. I do want to see if we can potentially go up until it's 414. And then, yeah, there's another box here. More empty space. So maybe I'll leave a little bit of space for that higher time frame. So that's what I'm looking at there. Maybe I'll leave runner trying to reach that final though. So that is on donut. We're not ready yet though. So that is on that 4 hour there. Lulu, okay. Okay, hold on. So I actually did this on a 2 hour, on a 4 hour, on a, 1 second. So on a 4 hour looks pretty valid there. If I want it. So on Lulu there. So on this 4 hour, I could take this above this 167, hold on, 169.67. So I can't even count right now or read numbers. Oh wow, did something pop up there? So Lulu, I'm also seeing this. So yeah, we do have this clear gap down here, no consolidation. On this 2 hour, I do want to see that 173 break. So it looks really good. All right, so where's SMCI? What is it doing? What are you doing, man? Not bad, not bad. All right. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. SMCI. That actually looks really good. Yeah, thanks for the follows. Really appreciate it. So look, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. We're still in this box though, so if we do remain in this box, nothing for me. But yeah, if we can get that nice candle closure above that 46.53 end of day, we do have that empty space above us, which looks really good. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. Looks really good. So that is on SMCI. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I like it a lot. Like it a lot. All right, cool. SPY. We'll take a look here. All right, cool. All right, perfect. And yes, give me 1 second, guys and gals. I will be right back. I gotta get some more water. I swear I'm out. So yes, 1 second here. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, you want to be a part of the team, links in the bio. You can see what we do here. Let's give her some likes. Yeah, if the trades work, cool. If they don't, that's fine. You can see these are my gains for today. Grateful. Boom. Shout out to the people there. Shout out to all the people. But yes, 1 second here. I'll be right back. And if you do plan on joining, just make sure to do your own research, not financial advice. All right, so 1 second here. Be right back. Yo, everyone, I'm back. All right, so yeah, let's go over what we were going over. 1 second here. Yo, Mark, what's up? Is this hard to do? I mean, at first it was for me. It was very hard. It wasn't easy for sure. But that's why I try to make it as easy as possible. And yeah, you can, if you just watch my free lives, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so SPY, I think I was supposed to go over this. All right. Personally, I get it. Yes, we have small box there, right? Looks really good. Yo, Richie, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Got a nice little pocket down here. If we can get that, looks really good. So, clear move up, no consolidation. What I can see is we do have a nice target down to that 659. So yeah, looks really good. So yeah, AMD, I feel like, yeah, that 161 could end up hitting. So I will say I do like how we're sitting right above this cost basis area, or imbalance, sorry. But if we can get that continuation, that 161 doesn't look terrible there. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I'm seeing. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it looks pretty clean, looks pretty clean. Green light, green lights. What do you mean by no consolidation? Alright, okay, yeah. So, this is no consolidation. I want to show you a good example more than just one candle so you're not confused on what I'm talking about here. So, like this. This was a clear sell-off. You can see this is a clear sell-off. This is all red candles. So, there are no green candles interfering. So, this is a move of no consolidation. But this right here, so inside of this box, we're consolidating. In other words, we're moving back and forth. These candles going back and forth between this box. We're looking for a break outside of this consolidation area into a place where there is no consolidation. So we're targeting no consolidation after we break outside of our box. And that's pretty much it. So that's how we do all of our plays, all of our setups, which doesn't look bad. And you can see what one member said there. So they've been doing pretty decent, pretty well. And yeah, either the plays work or they don't. If I stop out of a play, if I have to, you know, cut a trade, that's cool, that's fine. But we're looking for that higher time frame, that bigger time frame gain. So that's pretty much it. All right, so BBAI, we'll take a look here. So I think, yeah, 4 hour, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see. So yeah, as of right now, yes, we do have this clear gap down, no consolidation there. We get this nice break above. We end up getting a break. We are into this empty space, I will say. It's just being a little bit slow. So I actually did want to swing this one just yesterday, but we closed inside the wall, so I did not get that entry yet. So that's pretty much it for there. We'll take a look. So AMD, yeah, we could. It doesn't look too bad. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any plays, any positions. So yes, please do your research. Actually, yeah, IBM doesn't look bad end of day. It doesn't look too terrible. Yeah, I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at the chat. Sorry. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, that's so funny. All right. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, it's been a great day. So BBAI, LMND, ONDS. Okay. Let's take a look. LMND. Okay, yeah, there's still a little bit of empty space here. I can see. I do want to see if we get that weekly close. If we can, that weekly close inside of this empty space looks really good. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking at, which doesn't look bad. So what happens if it hits my target? So yeah, if it hits my final target, that's when I get out of the position. I'm done, and then I move on to the next trade. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do all the things. All right, so McDonald's. Let's go over this. POTTERBOX there. Nice top ball there. Nice bottom wall here. We do have this empty space right above us. It looks really good. Not too bad. So nice. Make it perfect. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. So about $2, $3 move up. That doesn't look too bad. So we shall see how that ends up playing out. Not bad at all. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. I have a lot of work to do inside the VIP Discord. I gotta work on those setups, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So yes, great day, amazing day. You can see what happened today inside the games page, what we ended up doing. So now I gotta work on these end of day swings. So yes, if you do want to join the Discord, you can join the free chat, the VIP chat, links in the bio. If you don't want to join, you don't have to. I'll see you in my next live stream. Or I won't. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning if you guys and gals do end up joining that too. So yes, thank you all so much. I will be in the Discord now. Have a blessed one, everyone. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thank you all so much.